All right, it's time.
You know, the captain's going to give each other a fist bump. And who's
what is
that?
That
first ticket?
Oh, that's the MSI ticket? I had no clue what that shit was. This is the equivalent of an LCK finals, bro. This is an LCK finals. Look, if we're counting the dog shit finals that there used to be in Season 8, when the playoff format was a f***ing 4-game gauntlet, then we're counting this as the finals. And let's see if we get Azir bans. Normally, Zika's been eating Yone bans constantly. There's Skarner. Yeah, so there's the Yone ban into Zika. He's been eating those constantly. Vi ban on red side. Red side bans Vi every single game in LCK generally. Nico into Delight. Pantheon ban into Canyon. I just don't know if you want Canyon to really be playing things like Skarner, you know? Ari ban. I mean, Gen.G's gonna first pick Azir if it's up. I mean, I think what Hanwha Life could do is they could ban Azir and then play into Talia if Talia's first picked, like Annie or something. Yeah, I guess he can just go Talia. I actually think Azir is better though when you don't have the really high prio AD junglers in. They're probably gonna look for like Trundle on 3 in a lot of situations. You could go something like Xin Zhao Galio here. You can go Galio already into Rumble Azir showing. Wow, they go Gwen. Interesting. I mean, normally you would just go something like Galio here because Gwen normally doesn't like playing into Azir, and like Rumble's pretty good matchup into Gwen early as well, so it's pretty hard to play Gen.G's side of it. But they honestly play a lot of drafts that like no one else would play. They play the Azir Skarner draft in game 1, or like other people are prioritizing things like Pantheon as like a jungler game 1, or Vi, or I mean, this is when Nefiri was super OP. The way they feel is like, just give us Azir and give us a tank, we will win the game. I'd assume this is going to be Poppy for a Peanut. That would be my assumption. I mean, Varus, getting Varus 4-5 here would be crazy good for Ruler if he could do it. Let's see. I mean, normally you'd want to go Varus on 4 here for Hanwha Life because it's a good match with Azir, because when you play Varus, you lack, when you play lethality Varus, which is what people prefer to play, you lack the raw DPS that another AD carry would have. So like, for example, if you get into Xayah's range and Xayah opens up, or like Ezreal's hitting Qs and you're in Ezreal's range, you'll actually deal a lot more damage than a Varus that's lethality. Lethality Varus is the spellcaster, but Azir essentially has that role of chopping up somebody who comes close. So yeah, getting Varus here on 4-5 is really nice for Viper. Would have been really nice for Ruler as well. Jhin. I just don't know what they actually pick as support here for Duro. Have like a game that's easy to play. I mean, I guess they go Nautilus. All right. Yeah. It's not great. I mean, Delight can just go Leona here. It's actually a really good Leona game. I think you should go Leona over Rel 100%. Yeah, I feel like Leona is so much better. You're playing versus 2 immobile AD carries, and you're playing into Nautilus in lane. I think the problem with this is that you have no one that can actually tank a Nautilus hook. Like, Poppy doesn't really tank Nautilus hooks. I actually feel like Hanwha Life has stronger early mid jungle, to be honest. I mean, it depends on like how early we're talking, but like around 1 item, I would much rather have Poppy plus Azir compared to Xin Zhao, Talia.
So team does need to be a little bit concerned about that.
Ruler gonna burn his cleanse already. Tons of damage going into him, and even the flash auto gets it done, and Viper and Delight
from Viper gets the final auto.
Peanut as well gonna be bullied here out of the river. So at least Canyon is able to win.
Canyon's gonna get double crab, I guess. I mean, I feel like Xin should just double crab him. Why is he basing? Okay, he's not basing. Oh no, Zika's doing the APA.
I feel like this was a big flub from Ruler, but just so well played by.
I mean, Hanwha Life is just better 2v2 than Gen.G is. Gen.G's bot lane are passengers a lot of the time. This just is what it is. No flash on Ruler. Ruler's dead.
He is in big trouble. Yeah, Ruler's just dead. There's no way to get
Mega dead.
This one, and they're just trying to keep Duro around as well. They're going to give this kill over to Viper, and now Duro is going to flash.
Duro had the flash there, bro. Low-key expected. Low-key expected. This is the APA. The APA is buying boots and Darksteel in a lane where you're just farming anyway. So it's like, why do we have these items, you know? I don't think that these items actually make the lane that much easier for Azir, and I think it just delays your Nashers, which is when you become Thanos. Actually, is he going to be able to get the Drake? Can I see the Drake? What's the Drake HP? Okay, he's going to get it. Does he have to flash?
Not anymore, apparently.
Well, it's not old Rel, so not going to be able to take the dragon away, but they are.
Yeah, they got his flash. It's good. Good get. I mean, they should be able to get grubs, even though they have their bot lane on bot side. I mean, they should be able to just move them over. Good timer to take Drake from Canyon, though. I like that.
Just see a rotation over from ZEUS, by the way, here as I look to collapse potentially.
Yeah, they're kind of up against
Oh, CHOVY is in trouble.
Very confusing. CHOVY,
Okay.
a lot of trouble. He
Well,
will flash out, though,
he's forced to flash.
who looks to be going down. The question is who gets the kill. It will be
Gwen moved all the way here, and this is going to let Varus push out one time, and then Varus is going to be able to just walk mid. I think Zika will be the one that probably... Really, they're going to send Rumble bot here. I mean, I guess they both have no ult. I thought Zika would be the one that goes bot here, though, because he's probably the most useless in a fight now. Mega lead for Hanwha Life. ZEUS has Comet, no phase rush, but the thing here is that he has Swiftness boots already completed. I mean, Gen.G won't even contest this, bro. Like, Gen.G is not the team where they contest things that are hard losing. Gen.G is very disciplined about, like, the way they play the game is they're like, we are waiting for timers where we're actually stronger, and then once we hit the item spikes that actually make us feel like we're stronger than the enemy, then we fight. And the reason why ZEUS ultis bot lane here is because he knows that there's no contest on Grub, so there's no chance that Zen is topside and is going to be here instead. And he also ulted this wave where Talia had a move timer with ulti. He has flash here. He's gonna have to flash.
In the bush, he will have to flash away. A lot of needles go in, but I think this is an overcommit here.
It's not really overcommit. I mean, they just got his flash.
If he had equalizer, I think.
Oh,
He probably does, yeah.
well, I mean, he equalizers. I feel like this is like not a good thing to say because they he ults the wave because he knows they're going to be bot side because they're not contesting grubs. So because he does that, then they decide to try to punish him even harder because they know that he's like in no man's land. Like they're trying to just punish the fact that he's here bot lane alone. And then because all of this happens, yeah, then he's forced to flash, right? So the order of it is that ZEUS is going to end up flashing here because of he ults and they know he ults and they know that he doesn't have ult. If he had ult, then they would never go for this play. I mean, Drake should be very hard for Gen.G to fight, in my opinion. Just don't have items.
We got needles into ZEUS, who's just
I mean, ZEUS is just going to do the same thing. He's just going to ult the next wave. He's just waiting for both waves to group up. He's probably just going to drop his ult here top. Just waiting for both waves to group up here so that he can drop ult on both of them. And now he just denies the top play. Yep. And now he's just out. Now he just recalls. And at the same time, they're hitting bot and they have much better turret damage. So they just have a wave of tempo here. And Talia has to just ditch bot and go somewhere else. They're mega ahead right now. I mean, the whole thing is like, look at Ruler right now. Ruler can't play the game.
But CHOVY and Delight save his top laner. Delight's going to take a ton of damage, but he's still rel, and he's.
I mean, I don't think they even needed to TP. I'm gonna be honest. I think that they should have just stayed on bot lane. I think Zika kind of like low-key panicked here that his team was gonna get dove, but this rel was super fine. He was just gonna W for the shield, and then if they try to dive on the next wave, then I feel like Zika could TP. But I guess here they're using both their TPs just to reorient their lanes. And I guess here ZEUS is going to get solo experience on the turret, or solo gold on the turret, because Poppy was going to get the solo gold, which is not as good, I guess. ZEUS is kind of in no man's land. He might die here. He has flash though.
And they know that he's in the bush. ZEUS about to figure this out.
Oh, all right. There's no Nautilus ult right now, but yeah, he's going to die here.
And it's just a 1v2 here. Do they have enough damage? Yes, they
well,
absolutely
that's
do. So
a pretty bad death, I would say. He should have just went somewhere else because this wave was, not his. Not like the end of the world or anything, though. That's good for the Gwen. Not an easy Gwen game, though. Gwen players normally hate playing against Azir. Oh, they're TPing. Okay, so they really want to fight this Drake no matter what. ZEUS is going to hit level 11. Yeah, Poppy ult is down, but Hanwha Life is way stronger in terms of items right now. They're so much stronger in terms of items.
See how this one is going to go.
Oh, Zika, what did you just do? Zika, that's kind of crazy. I mean, this guy's dead as hell. Zika's gonna TP here. Poppy got it. I mean, they won at 4v5 with Zika not doing anything, so yeah, it's kind of crazy. Zika's got them like... Oh, Zika played this like a... He played this like a bot, bro. Oh, Zika ruined this fight so hard. This was such a hard win for Hanwha Life if he played it like at all human. Oh my god, bro. This was so won. This was like so insanely won for Hanwha Life. They're so much stronger here. Completely fumbled it. It's a horrible fight from your Azir. You have full vision. Gets hit by this. Then he flash and he panic ults. So he like giga panics. Then he uses his E out. And then he's going to try to TP behind. The team is winning. This is how much stronger Hanwha Life is here. They can legit win 4v5, by the way. Legit can win 4v5.
Ruler ends up ulting, and it's unfortunate for Gen.G because if he had this ult later, I think it would have had a lot of impact, but ZEUS forces him to cancel. But here again, CHOVY catches Zeka once.
I mean, they can't play, bro.
So they're able to take him down.
They're not allowed to play here at all.
CHOVY doing so much.
It's just it's insane to lose a fight on this timer. Insane to lose a fight on this timer. I mean, if Hanwha Life lose this game, I don't know how they win the series, bro. That's all I'm saying. If you lose this game from this spot with this comp, like, what games are then good for you? You know, that's all I'm thinking about. Like, what games are you happy playing if you're not happy playing this one? I mean, I guess the idea would be that, like, CHOVY is better at these types of mages than ZEUS is. So if you get into the part where, like, a lot of the mages are out and you have to play things like Ryze and Silas and these types of champs, then ZEUS will be more useful. I guess that would be the logic. But I mean, the Jhin is just now in the game from being completely out of the game.
That's the ideal.
Nameplates off, it's Palafox on Azir. Honestly, Palafox, like, shit, bro. Oh, that was a horrible rumble ult.
See if he can wall away on time. Looks like the answer's no. It's Peanuts on top of him, but ZEUS is very far
and they get his flash.
CHOVY just gonna flash out of this one as now he
okay, he's just dead.
Poppy. You can't get away from the Poppy by using your wall.
All right. They're starting this
Gen.G are gonna go for this Otacon. Committed heavily to the top side of the map.
Rumble can TP. They can send people here. I don't think this is like... I mean, they're going to get the Otacon for free, but I don't know if they get away. They might just get... Yeah, they're going to end up in a fight here, bro. This is going to be a fight. Well, maybe it's not going to be a fight. I feel like it should be a fight, 100%. Oh my god, banana combo. Banana combo, banana combo, banana combo. We saw it.
And it's only Viper that can get this one done. And it looks like
is Ruler dead? Or no?
But already the
if Ruler lives, it's all good. He's fine. Wow, the banana combo from Zika. Bro, I feel like he just needs to hit. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Zika is really running it. Are they going to lose this Drake? I mean, if they lose this Drake, bro, I don't know. If they lose this Drake, it's like horrible for the game. Oh my god, they lost the Drake. What a horror, bro. They lost Otacon, they lost Drake. I mean, Hanwha Life should have like a 5k gold lead now based off how early game went. And their game was super simple, you know? Like, they could just show up to every single objective and they're just stronger for a long period of this game. I'll watch LPL today too. Yeah, I'm gonna watch both series, like in between, you know? I'm really surprised Zika didn't go the Rylai's build this game. I felt like it would have helped him so much, to be honest. He would have also been so much tankier. Well, not so much tankier, but he would have been tankier at the Drake. I just feel like Rylai's is so good. You have 3 champions that if you hit them with Rylai's, they have no way to actually like get away from the Rylai's, right? They're really just waiting for Viper's item here. Like Viper carry us.
You know, Hanwha criticized all year for taking big leads and kind of playing with their food a little bit. This is Gen.G. You can't do that against this team or you will lose your lead. As Peanuts going aggressive, Rel showing up here too. Keen in some trouble. TP.
Yeah, TP's coming in. I think with the 3 of them, they should be able to get this one down. The Gwen can shred a bit more through the Poppy compared to other champs, but eventually you're not going to win.
And they can't do much on top side. Rumble's going to go top side. Not that easy for Gen.G to get control. I wonder if Gen.G... The thing is, Gen.G, I don't know. I mean, they have Gwen for Baron damage, so I guess they have Baron threat. Jhin, Talia normally don't have great Baron, but at this point, it doesn't matter too much. And the thing is that, like, Gen.G is just going to hover Baron.
It's very difficult to step forwards against HLE. There's also the chains of corruption.
Yeah, they're just gonna move over to Baron here because they can't actually enter the Drake, so they're gonna try to just bring Hanwha Life out of the zone. I mean, they're on it, but they're gonna be on it and doing it kind of slowly. It's like a bit fake here. I mean, Poppy can get here. I think this is pretty fake, actually. I don't think this is good from Gen.G.
Gen.G kind of scrambling here, taking a bunch of damage. Now Delight going in, looking for the engagement.
I mean, he gets the engage, but it's like, can't be good, no? I refuse to believe this is good. Just chase Keen. Wow, he actually gets out. I mean, it's crazy, no? It's crazy that this is 2 for 2. It's insane to me that this is a 2 for 2 fight. I don't know if ZEUS flashing over is actually good, though.
I mean, it's a
CHOVY has flash here. Imagine you have a Rylai's, by the way. Well, I mean, he has phase rush, so I guess it wouldn't really matter if you had a Rylai's. To be fair, I guess they can just go to Drake here. Yeah, I mean, their support's going to be up earlier. All right. I mean, I guess they end up getting Drake from it. It's not like a horrible situation for Hanwha. It's better for Hanwha Life to just chill, wait out a bit. I mean, you're not going to stop Jhin from having items before you actually get into a situation where you can play, right? Like, Jhin will just be kind of strong for this fight, so you have to play a solid fight, but so much better for you once soul spawns. They can control one time. They brought ZEUS through mid so they could take control, and then they're going to send him top to catch the wave defensively. The thing is, he can't catch the wave aggressively because if Talia fogs one time, or like when Talia has TP, and they just overload and kill ZEUS, they probably lose Baron and maybe the game. I mean, it's possible they don't lose Baron, but most likely it's going to be Baron lost. Yeah, they're starting Baron. Probably just got caught for no reason. Had no flash.
But there's a Gwen on this Baron.
Look at the Varus.
Close.
Ooh.
The Varus poke is so
Do they win this? I feel like they have to give the Baron now.
Viper did miss that first Q.
They're going to fight it anyway.
The equalizer only going to hit CHOVY.
No W on Gwen.
I think Gen.G are in a good spot here.
Gen.G should be chilling here, to be honest.
Damage, but now even ZEUS is taking a ton as now the engage does.
They're going on Keen because Keen is no W.
Goes down immediately, and Canyon's not even looking at the fight. He just wants the objective, as he will get it. And now Ruler alongside of CHOVY, so many low health bars, and in goes
Yeah, I don't know.
Canyon.
This is not good.
To clean up the fight, Viper is all alone.
Oh, Viper missed.
In a 1v3,
Viper missed.
Forward to try this for the win.
Oh, he missed his E.
Will not be able to, and it's a
Oh man, they all died.
CHOVY.
No, bro, they're gonna end up they're gonna end up finding a way to lose this game. Oh, it's so sad, actually. I feel like Viper could have played this better, but yeah, I mean, Poppy just got caught on this timer. I mean, they just needed to not do anything here. Like, Soul was almost up. There's no flash on CHOVY now. No flash on CHOVY. Ruler has flash though, which is huge. They just need to like go together. Oh, they found Keen. They found Keen. They found Keen. That could be Soul. Oh my God, wait, hold on. That's Soul for Hanwha Life. They should actually like be mega happy now. They didn't have to use anything either. That's Soul. That's Soul. I mean, Soul should be so f***ing good for them in this game, but I guess enemy team is Gwen, so who knows.
This is a rough time here for Gen.G.
Gen.G want to go for the fight, actually. They're going to open up as that ult is not going to hit here from Peanut. He's taking a ton of damage.
Peanut's dead. They didn't get Soul, bro. They didn't get Soul. I feel like Zika needed to position way more aggressively here. No, bro, they somehow lost it 4v5. They lost it 4v5. I feel like they could have played so much more aggressive here in the 4v5. They're like scared. That seems crazy to me, bro. That seems crazy to me that they lose this 4v5. 4v5, they did nothing. I feel like Zika needs to just walk forward here. Like, after they end up using, like, Talia's E, I feel like Zika can play so hard once they use E. Like, he can just walk into them here. They have no Nautilus ult. They have no Nautilus ult. Talia has no E. He can actually just walk and hit the Xin Zhao, but I feel like Zika is playing so vegan because he messed up the game. Like, he knows the game was free win and he f***ed it up. So he's like playing way more vegan than he would normally play.
We look at the map control. Genji's game to lose.
Oh boy, Delight just gonna get caught out here, and this has been.
Yeah, I mean they're just crumbling. They're just completely crumbling. Game was complete free win, and then they just threw it. And now they're just triggered.
CHOVY looking for a cutoff here. No vision on him right now. As the wave comes in, they will see him.
Trying to go for something, but look at the damage that they do to Peanut, and he snipes him from
Peanut, bro, the movement was not there. Peanut, the movement was not there. I feel bad for Viper in this game, bro. Like, Viper's like, yo, I was insanely ahead. Can we just play around me and we just take the free win? I'm 2 items on the 3rd Drake fight. How are we losing? After what Ruler did in lane, they still win? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been Gen.G, bro. Their bot lane can lose lane insanely hard and still win. Like, CHOVY just doesn't make any mistakes. He's like rarely making any mistakes, and every other mid laner does make mistakes. Just is what it is, you know? I mean, the magic here could be like a Poppy ult. They could get some Poppy ult magic where he like ulties out the Gwen or the Xin Zhao or something and they steal it. Oh, this is kind of bad. Oh, he missed the Poppy ult. That's actually pretty bad from Peanut. They're going on to Ruler. Got a really good ulti here, though. They got a really good ulti. The fight looks really good for Gen.G, for Hanwha Life, I mean. Gen.G's fight looks terrible. They're going to lose Soul here and Baron, probably. I mean, they should lose Soul here and Baron. Maybe not, but they should. They should just take Soul. They should just leave this and take Soul. I mean, Hanwha Life gets Soul. It's not bad. I mean, that is Mountain Soul for Hanwha Life. They also might have a timer to walk back over to this Baron, by the way. This Baron might not be, yeah, this Baron could be potentially theirs with TP from ZEUS because Kenyon died late. Duro's good enough, to be honest. I mean, Duro's fine, yeah. I just don't understand how Gen.G's bot lane gets so much praise when it's like so clear that CHOVY is like, I don't know, I mean, he's just like by far the best player in the world, I think. It's been like that for a while. And then he plays bad at Worlds, and then we have to pretend like he's not the best player in the world because he didn't get it done in the biggest moments, so that everything else he did during the year is just obsolete. I just feel like, I mean, bro, there's a ward on this Baron. They're looking for the fight. They're trying to just go on the Rel. Rel is just dead at the beginning of the fight. Does Canyon die? CHOVY got ulted. CHOVY is 1 HP.
He will be able to survive there. Takes a bit of damage.
They're going to play slow onto CHOVY. Oh, he gets hit. CHOVY's just too good, bro.
You will not stop this man.
Bro, it's actually insane here. It's so insane. They just win when they win walking into Hanwha Life when Hanwha Life has full control of the zone. Like, they have full control of the zone, by the way. Insane control over the zone on Baron. And because they don't deward it, there's a blue in the back of the pit, then they're just able to go in on their own terms and just engage on Delight. But it's like super illegal, bro. It's super illegal that they're able to actually play this, in my opinion. Delight is back up. Peanut has flash.
This could be big.
It's 5v3. And it's really just going to come down to Peanut and see if he can get in there. The damage is being done by Keen, though. He's running Viper down, and that's going to zone.
I mean, that guy's maybe in trouble. Bro, they're just, I don't know, they just outclass Hanwha Life, I guess. Like, every situation that Hanwha Life has advantage in, they're not even winning. Like, it doesn't make any sense. They have mega advantage here, but they don't deward the Baron. They have the ability to do Baron, by the way. It's not like they have, like, no ability to actually hit the Baron. They could just push this mid wave, go into the Baron, and they could actually hit it with the Zero. I mean, they like one-shot the Baron. Elder in 2 minutes. Death cap on Zika. I mean, Zika is absurdly strong. The thing is, there's no boots on Chovy, and instead he has a 25-stack Soul Stealer now, so...
A bit of damage into Duro. He is going to hook.
That's not much.
And at least on the life, they're keeping them out of this one for now, but the wall is going to come down, and the Poppy,
what are we doing?
But Peanut, he puts himself in such a bad spot, and Keen will live for now.
Okay, Keen's dead.
By the Rumble and the Azir, so he's out of the fight himself. Duro pretty low.
Poppy for Gwen here.
Clearing this wave here as Gen.G did not get that inhibitor.
All right, Chovy, he is just, look at the damage on this Talia. It's insanity. And now Canyon is frontlining for the team. You got a zoning Jin ult at the same time. Nobody's able to follow up on this one. ZEUS getting incredibly low, and he will be.
I mean, ZEUS is going to be dead for the beginning of Elder. I mean, the main problem is the Elder here.
Look at the death timer on ZEUS. Elder spawning in 30. I'm not sure.
Wait, that's actually really bad from Canyon. Canyon just trolled. Canyon trolled here really hard. Canyon griefed here super hard, bro. Oh my god, he griefed here super hard. Wait, hold up. That means that now they have the tempo on Elder. Now they have the chance to get Elder. Hanwha Life's gonna get Elder, but they're down 2 inhibs. So even if they get Elder, can they actually win the game, is the question. I don't know if they can actually win the game. Oh, also the ad's triggered because the game is 46 minutes. Wait, they're gonna go for third inhib. They're gonna go for third inhib here. Oh, they're TPing in.
They're gonna actually look to try to
okay, I mean, they're gonna get the third inhib, which will allow them. I mean, ZEUS will be up. They can't end, but they can get third inhib, and this will allow them to actually, this will allow them to stall out the Elder from Hanwha Life. So Hanwha Life's Elder, I don't know how they can use it now.
2 super minions, mid and top. They're not really going to be able to...
Chovy's coming in here.
Chovy's here.
So you have to back away.
I mean, they get Elder, but it's like they have 3 inhibs down, so I don't know what they can do with it. Oh, actually, I guess the bot inhib never drops. Never mind. I mean, the bottom inhib never drops, so it's not 3 inhibs, it's 2 inhibs. But still, like, I don't know how Hanwha Life can actually use this Elder. It's the same problem, right? Like, how do you get out of your base here and actually use the Elder? I mean, it gives you control over Baron. Like, you can just walk down mid, get mega control. No, you can never threaten the backdoor. They have 2 Nexus turrets up. The problem isn't that Hanwha Life have to be scared of the enemy team ending. The problem is that it's very hard for Hanwha Life to, like, end themselves.
Chovy doesn't have ult. I thought he was going to look for a wall there.
Yeah, that'll go pretty quickly.
Zaka's going in there. He's going to do a taunt to Chovy, who has to flash.
Oh, Chovy? Oh, Chovy's dead. Wait, hold on. Maybe they can win. Maybe they can end. Maybe they can end. They can do it on the next wave, I think. They're gonna look to end now. 60 seconds on Chovy. Holy I don't know. They shouldn't have defended this, bro. They should have just given the inhib.
Gonna go down. Look at the damage from the Azir.
That's Gwen ulti too. That's Gwen ulti too. Holy bro. They're actually going to be able to do it. I feel like they should have just played to wave clear. Like wave clear their Nexus turrets or something. They can just tank these.
They gotta stack up and keep the minions alive, and HLE are gonna do exactly that. We got the Peanut ult, not gonna hit anything. Keen, desperate to try to stop
Keen's dead.
from hitting the base. He will go down.
They got the wave though.
They want to end the game right here.
Chovy dies one time and the game just completely ends. GG. Hanwha Life actually won this game. I don't know how. What a fucking cinema game. Bro, we have to watch this and LPL at the same time. Is LPL in draft? I do kind of want to prio this series since this is essentially the finals of LCK. LCK in draft. Trundle Rise. So this is an angle where you should pick something like Karma Ezreal if you can. Or Gen.G. Yeah, I'll keep LPL on second monitor just in case. But I think we saw enough of the game that BLG has like pretty commanding control. They have a very defined advantage in the game. So I do think that BLG should just win from there. I mean, Zika Ahri, I mean, that is is generally pretty good for him.
To collapse, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went Karma Ezreal here. Chovy's just dead.
He's in a really rough spot. Nowhere for him to go. He just stands still.
Yeah, that's actually huge. For a Camille too, bro. For a Camille. Ruler had to flash here as well. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, they can't even play this bot lane the way they would want to anymore. Like, they don't have pressure in the lane anymore. I mean, it's not a great Trundle game either. Like, I actually don't think that this draft is actually that good from Gen.G. I don't like the overall draft with what they left up.
It's wild because it gives you advantage in 3 lanes.
I mean, the thing is, like,
it's a kill for the Camille. It's a teleport.
I mean, the thing is, a Camille with a kill is not going to actually have advantage in top lane, though. Like, that's just not how the matchup works. It's just nicer. It's just nice that he can, like, get through the matchup easier, and then he'll be able to, like, be on his Triforce timing and be human.
Yep, still no flash on Ruler. Looks like they do want to try to fight this, funnily enough. They're going to get a TP here out of the Ahri. There's the handshake, though, on a Duro, who is desperately trying to run away. Peanut, not level 6.
They're fine. All good. Zeke ends up TPing. Chovy is going to be chovying on side. Super hard this game. I mean, the more you think about it, it's like Jarvan is pretty bad into Ezreal Karma. I mean, the Ezreal Karma are kind of turbo here. But Camille should be able... I mean, the reason that there's a Camille in this game is like that actually locks down the Ezreal.
Staying out of vision, but Chovy
has Malignant, which is such a huge spike, so it could be a bit precarious if they do opt to this.
I mean, you don't actually win this 4v4, I don't think, as Gen.G. Like, I don't think they want the 4v4. Oh, Chovy might be cooked as well. Does anyone have a CC? No one has a CC. Okay, he's able to get his ult out. Yeah, you don't win this 4v4 as Gen.G. I'm surprised they took this fight. Like, look at their items right now. They have a Catalyst on the rise. They have a Phage and Sheen. So I feel like them walking here is actually really illegal. They should just walk to the other side. They have grubs anyway. They could go with Trundle and just like hit top turret even. I think that's actually not a bad play to do, by the way. Like Trundle just hitting turrets. I mean, Hanwha Life's bot lane is not supposed to be winning. I don't agree with this at all. I feel like Kalista Renata here actually is not good into Ezreal Karma in lane. It's just they lost their summoners at level 1, so then they couldn't play the lane the way that they wanted to. I don't actually feel like you should be losing necessarily early game as Gen.G side. Like, Ezreal Karma is completely fine. It's like winning into Kalista Renata. But a lot of the way you win is based on how you can play, like, early levels, right? This is a game where Ruler really needs to play well. Which I think that there's not normally this type of pressure on Ruler in games. Like, normally Ruler's fine just being, like, low-key a passenger on this Gen.G team. Like, Canyon's going to always be super strong because he farms so much. Chovy will always be super strong because he's just the GOAT.
The timing of this also allows for a little
Keen is mega consistent. And then the bot lane just, like, chills, you know? They're really willing to provide utility for the team. Just be like the janitors on the team, so to speak. Gen.G washed? No, they were never good. Chovy is now worse nowadays compared to Faker. This is the team that people think is the best team in the world? What the this team really?
Here is Gen.G.
Oh man.
This feels a bit rushed now because look at ZEUS' angle.
Seems like people just don't know what they're watching. Like when I watch, clearly they're not the best team in the world. And they're not even better than Hanwha Life.
I mean, they're getting flanked right now.
Nice, bro. I love league conversations. They haven't been the same every single year for the last 10 years.
And now Keen has to flash out already as the sticks were in him from the Kalista.
Chovy is just marking ZEUS. Doesn't have like insane damage on him. Lost the Ren stacks. He lost the Ren stacks here. Ryze ends up getting it. Okay, Ryze ends up getting it. The Kalista, the Renata was not amazing. This looks pretty decent, I would say, for Gen.G. I mean, Ruler is like hitting for free. I mean, maybe it's not decent. Maybe they just have 0 damage. What the f? I thought this was going to be good. I mean, they're all running in. Ends up being 1 for 3. I mean, they end up getting Drake, though. I don't know. That seemed like it should have been actually, like, pretty f***ing solid. Ruler was just doing 0 damage here, or what? Damn. They lose hard. I got to watch this again, because the Renata ult, like, ended up hitting. It kept them in place, but it looked like it should have been okay. They actually just had 0 damage here. Yeah, I mean, we're watching 2 series at the same time, so the ads are just going to be playing throughout. It's the bad part about watching 2 series is that there's constant action, so there's no time for ads. Let me see how this plays. Oh, Duro got ulted into them. That's actually really bad. I mean, I don't really like Keen's Q, though. I feel like Keen should have just been playing the other side of the fight. Like, he uses Q to try to kill ZEUS, but I feel like ZEUS had already done his damage, and they should have just played front to back, and he should just peel.
He doesn't have his flash. He's in a bit of trouble here. ZEUS and Peanut should be able to take him down, you'd imagine.
He has ult here. Why did Peanut waste his... They botched this so hard. This guy is 100% dead, by the way. They botched it so hard. That was crazy. Oh, they're just starting it here. Did they just lose this fight?
So they have the damage.
Ahri is TPing.
This one, even the Rift Trail going to go top, so HLE Big onus on them to answer the call. Peanut goes
yep.
The Karma's already dead.
Karma got one shot, but Zika got one shot for it. Hold on. Can CHOVY? Actually kind of hard. Callista's getting so much value here. Oh my god, the timing on this was so insane on the Rise ult. They just can't win fights, bro. I mean, Karma's just getting one shot before the fight is actually crazy, though. They just Jarvan ulted him. Even though it was 1-for-1, they still had like good positioning, and they had to use a lot of stuff to actually get the one for one. But it's super illegal for Zika to die here, no? Like, Zika can just ult this, and then he just will never die in this situation. Like, I don't know, it should have been unwinnable, I think, for Gen.G. I don't even know why they're starting Otacon. I feel like they should be trying to chill. I mean, the biggest part about this for Hanwha Life is going to get Drake as well. Draft diff? No, this isn't draft diff. I don't think this is draft diff. I mean, like, at this, if the drafts get into this position, then obviously Hanwha Life is winning. But the level 1 made it so Gen.G couldn't play the lanes the way they needed to play the lanes. Not only did they have, like, a free kill to Camille, like, they should have winning lanes, right? Winning lanes top and bot in this draft for Gen.G. But instead of them having like the ability to have these winning lanes, oh, they're all going on CHOVY. I mean, CHOVY is pretty tanky though. Oh, he didn't have Seraphs. He didn't have his Seraphs up. His Seraphs was still down from the previous fight, so he's actually not that tanky. We can't see items right now, but yeah, his Seraphs didn't proc here.
Kill comes in, and the chase potential here from HLE is huge. ZEUS once more. He's
just walked at Ruler. Ruler had Flasher. He just let ZEUS get range.
Triple kill for Viper in this fight, in this game.
Bro, you know what would really suck? Is that if Gen.G lost this, it would suck to see this matchup again later on. 3-0? I don't know if it's a 3-0. I don't know if it's a 3-0. Because I do think that Gen.G does a lot of stuff better than Hanwha Life, but it's like, this game was tough, right? Because they don't actually have, like, they played a style they normally don't play. They don't normally play hard for, like, winning lanes. So if you are going to play stuff like Ezreal Karma here, you need to have an advantage here to stifle the Kalista Renata, and then you go into the fights with an advantage. You want the game to be... You want the game... I shouldn't say you want the game to be slow. Oh, hold up. Like, you don't want the game to be slow necessarily, but what you want... Oh, wait, hold on. Is Zika gonna die? Zika flashes. Zika's alive. Keen flashes. Keen's alive. Peanut goes out. Oh, he actually dies, bro. He died to the Trundle ult. Wait, that's so big. They get Baron. Wait, no, actually, they don't get Baron. It's 20 seconds. It's 20 seconds. They don't get Baron. Are they doing it? I guess they are doing it. I thought about it, but I don't know if it's good because the enemy team has 2 TPs, but it is 24 seconds on the TPs, so let's see. Let's see. That was my initial reaction was Baron, but it seemed like with it not spawning in 20 seconds, it seemed like it would be hard.
I think this is a secure, pretty easy.
Yeah, he's just gonna be zoned away.
Wow, they get Baron here. They're actually just like winning the game now.
Saw Keen go in solo, and he's not able to kill Viper. He bought a lot of time.
They have to kill the fucking turret here. They have to kill the turret here so desperately. What did Keen just do? What did you just do, Keen? Keen, what are you doing?
And yeah, he's gonna get away for now, but now ZEUS is
they go into CHOVY.
Potential of this comp here from HLE is huge. The charm goes in, catches CHOVY.
Man, Keen, what are you doing, brother? What are you doing? What are you doing, Keen? What are you doing? That's such a crazy situation to be in, bro. That's such a crazy way to, like, instantly throw the lead that you had. What are you doing? Where is Kassadin?
Infernal Soul, and they have so much control. Keen TP's in.
CHOVY in a lot of trouble here. 4 seconds until the Hextech ultimatum, and Peanut's going to keep him around in time. And now CHOVY
gets it off.
Got a shield. And
got his Zanya's.
Might be enough.
Ari's here. Can't play. And then Canyon gets caught rotating. I feel like Canyon's going to have to get active in these games if they want to win the series now. Like, I think the AFK farming thing is not working. It worked all split, but it's not working now. Our flash onto Ruler. Ruler gets Mikhail's. Canyon dies. All right, that's another soul for Hanwha. Damn. You want Trundle Scion? I mean, you don't like Trundle Scion doesn't have like amazing synergy together. It's more that you just it's more that you just want to deny the Trundle for playing into the Scion. That's it. Oh. Oh my god. They can play this. I don't know about this fight. Is this really that good? Wow, they send on Ruler like this, and okay, I guess it's just unlosable at this point. God damn. They just like the Renata had 1 HP to start. ZEUS just flashes in. Bro, they stomped them in this game. Bro, level 1, bro. So much of this is level 1. You start bot lane with no summoners bot lane, so you can never pressure. Camille gets a free kill, so instead of him being behind like 500 gold in lane, he's actually ahead, or like even.
A new challenger, a new champion, but
It's crazy, bro.
They are way more prepared than Gen.G.
They're making Gen.G look like they are not the ones that were undefeated.
I think the game 1 draft was really good by Hanwha, though. I really respect the game 1 draft. Base ban into ZEUS. Are they going to go some like K'Sante comp? Are they going to go a K'Sante mage comp? Or what are they going to play? Jax blind like this? I mean, is that how OP they think Jax is? Just go Maokai Renekton, no? Actually, no, you shouldn't go Maokai. You're giving him free Silas angle, but you should go Renekton, I think. Really, I'm surprised that they don't pick Silas here. Oh, okay, they are picking Silas. They're hovering the champions that they think that Chovy's gonna play. Smolder or Corki. Honestly, is this not a banger Cassio angle for Chovy if he wants it? Isn't this like an insane Cassio angle? Maybe I'm just Cassio pilled because we play against Quad in North America. I'm always thinking about the champ, but I feel like this is a monster Cassio angle. Renekton ban. Okay. Could be a Galio angle, it's true. I just don't really like Galio Skarner. I feel like it's kind of bad. Bro, they're banning Braum when they have Nico? I mean, maybe they could be flexing the Nico mid technically, but like, I assumed it was just Nico Kai'Sa bot lane. It just seems really weird to me that they would ban Braum when they have a Nico on their team. Like, what, NWT wants to play a Braum lane into Nico? It's playable? They also take the Corki because it like denies it from Chovy. So now Chovy can't play Corki mid into Silas. I told you it was going to be a K'Sante game, by the way. Game 3 K'Sante. Just go Cassio, bro. Just go Cassio. Really? Aurora? I mean, Aurora's not bad here. It's fine in the lane. I mean, they could put K'Sante mid. I guess that would be fine, honestly. That's actually not even a bad call out, but I assume it will just be Aurora mid because Aurora counters Silas, and you normally want to keep the Silas down more than you want to keep the Jax down. You want to keep both of them down ideally, but if you have to choose, you'll choose the other side of it. I mean, the problem here is that you just get like completely shit on bot lane. So once again, Gen.G picked an aggro bot lane, but this one can at least engage, so it's not as bad as the other ones. Ooh, are they going to go for a dive here? I mean, Ruler has cleanse, Duro has heal. They're going to go for Duro or what? Oh, they're going for the Kai'Sa. Okay, wow, they just send on the Kai'Sa just like that. Great play. Great fucking play. They punished Canyon for going for top crab. Peanut is just like, he's just making plays, bro. He's just making way more plays. I feel like Gen.G should never have a wave stacked on them like that, though. Because their jungler was pathing bot originally, so I don't know how they actually end up in a situation where the Nico Kai'Sa gets a wave stacked on them, and they just can free dive like that. I feel like they should be able to just have, like, lane pressure, and then they should be able to ward with their lane pressure, and then it should be very hard for them to ever get, like, dove. Like a dive doesn't even make sense here.
Have that same strong identity as I feel their last comp did with a really strong front line.
Cannon's here. They are going to drop the ults here.
Try to get his flash. Oh, he flashed into the E. Chovy can Q flash him and kill him. Okay, never mind. Doesn't even need to Q flash. Got the max range Q. He trusts in his mechanics. All right, big for Gen.G. Well, there is quite some mid gap here. It is what it is, though. You know, mid gap, but it's expected mid gap from draft.
There's no objective for it. And Chovy's just chilling.
Bro, when I first looked at Aurora, I didn't know that the Q, you could just like pull it back guaranteed. I thought it was like some type of like skill shot. Dead. He's so dead that they're not going to even use Skarner ult. Really nice for Gen.G. They've got complete control over this game. I mean, Gen.G is pretty good at playing games out like this. I don't actually feel... Oh, okay. Are they going to actually try to fight here? And Duro's level 6 with flash. He hasn't got a flash ulti yet. They go on to Duro, which is kind of nice. He has to flash out. Oh, the 3... Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, my God, Canyon. Oh, Canyon them. Canyon them so hard, bro. Jesus. Okay, Canyon. Okay. The 3-man ult into the full Aurora combo, into the 3-man Nico ult. All right, Canyon. I like that, bro. I like that. I like that. That was insane.
All right, Duro gonna meet his opposing support to like continuing.
IG won game 1, and then BLG was stomping game 2, then they threw.
As Duro thought, you know, well, we got
I don't know what Duro's doing.
Upside, but he's gonna pay for it with his life.
Duro has no flash. He's not playing like he has no flash, though.
So, not the end of the world here for Gen.G. They will get the objective.
I don't know what this is from Canyon. Okay, kind of weird from Peanut. I don't know.
Or did he overstep?
I mean, they shouldn't be fighting this. I don't know what Canyon's doing. I feel like this is really troll. Do we really want to fight this? I don't know, bro. It seems crazy. It seems crazy they're fighting this like this. Isn't this like the only fight you don't want this entire game? Bro, they just threw the entire game. What? What the?
He's got double
Why?
buff, and he will be looking to follow up on this one. But HLE making this a very close fight.
He doesn't have ult yet.
There's so much
He's
money
dead.
in this Aurora. Now, who is going to collect the pinata is the only question. They're going on in. They're committing hard.
Oh, they're gonna actually come here and fight it. Oh, they think he's unkillable. Oh my god.
Over to ZEUS, but the ensuing fight is not looking too
It's not very Gen.G, bro. It's not very Gen.G.
And a missed Nico ult. Looks like
They just have to kill Zika and leave.
Nearly even takes out Ruler.
I don't know, bro. It's not very Gen.G. Considering the lead they have, they're like giving shutdowns in side lane. That's a big shutdown to be giving, and like that's why I don't like the fight. Is they're like, I'm pretty sure Canyon must have had a shutdown in the last fight as well.
Finding some angles in this game.
They're looking for more.
Oh my god, it's just a complete fist fight. They actually win this though because they have K'Sante. K'Sante's actually really strong at this point.
Now he's going to be bopped back and tries to hop away. Even Delight is desperately trying to save him, but he won't be able to. It's a double kill for K'Sante, and Hanwha Life just threw it immediately back into Gen.G's.
Okay, they threw it back. Seems like a very scrappy game though, all things considered. And Gen.G should just start Otacon on spawn. I don't think there's any way that Hanwha Life can fight them.
Yeah.
Like zero way they can get fought. Hanwha Life gonna fight this? They should never fight this. Like losing the game over the Otacon. I mean, you're probably losing the game anyway. I guess you could just fight it and just like accept a loss.
They're feeling so confident now. They're starting up the Otacon.
Yeah, Peanut being zoned.
You probably just you cope and you say, oh, we couldn't have won anyway, so you just send it here. I mean, they ended up stealing it. Nice. I mean, they're gonna lose the fight super hard though. Like they're gonna lose the game here, but they got Otacon, so that's like kind of cool, I guess. Oh, CHOVY kind of griefed. Yeah, CHOVY mega griefed, but it still should be fine. They have to kill this Jax though. Wow, they actually like kind of griefed. Wow, ZEUS gets so much here. That's actually insane. I mean, no, that was a good result for Hanwha Life. I think that's the best it could have went. I thought they were going to lose the game instantly here. I mean, they should have, to be honest. Like, there's no way that Gen.G should be in a situation. I mean, CHOVY just killed himself, right? If CHOVY doesn't think that he's unreal tanky and he doesn't just kill himself in this fight, there's no way Gen.G can, like, yeah, not just wipe them, like, at worst case 4-for-1. Ruler's rulering this game. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it wasn't, like, a great game for Ruler. Like, they had the Nico support, and they didn't even actually get a lead with the Nico support. Like in lane, really. They ended up getting dove as well. And then like they just had a bunch of good fights. I mean, honestly, Canyon carried this game super hard. Canyon completely carried this game. Oh, Sejuani died to Aurora.
They had an angle back in.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. It was just a big gap when it comes to jungle in this one. Canyon got the early ganks mid. He put his Aurora like even further ahead. Then he like solo won the team fight.
Dive in the bottom lane, and since then hasn't really been able to do too much. They're trying to turn on the Canyon though, as the
Canyon actually gets caught here. Doesn't actually matter or what. And he just drives through the wall. He's the GOAT or what? Wow, he actually killed Zika here too. All right, GG.
Relatively to his team, but it's not going to be enough. Peanut
it's unkillable. All right, that was a Skarner masterclass right there.
Gen.G form does show up here in game 3. They will not go down.
All right, they don't get swept. I like it. Are we in the LPL draft yet? Not yet. Okay, we'll go LPL and then we'll come back to LCK for game 4. All right, let's go to the LCK game and then we'll come back to this one afterwards. Sucks, bro. It sucks that both of these are on at the same time. What's happening here? I mean, the problem with Gen.G's comp is it's pretty hard for them to actually like get in positions where they're able to like fight easily, because when you have like, okay, let's say you have control of the river or whatever, Maokai, it's really easy for Maokai to like get control back. Maokai can just like walk through sapling things, so you kind of have to give the zone. I mean, you just have to be willing to use gold card on Maokai and just chunk the Maokai without committing.
Are just going to get this one here initially. Peanut has no backup.
Yeah, he's playing with fire here a little bit. He's got to be careful.
Hey, Peanut, just trying to look at them. He's trying to stall their bases is what he's trying to do. Because if he stalls the like Senna's base, for example, his team would have like insane tempo lead. That's all he's trying to do.
Makes sense.
Okay, misses the ult. Still gets the flash though because Lulu is moving, so overall profitable play. I wonder if the Lulu is just gonna rush on Mikhail's anyway, even though his AD carry has cleanse. I feel like he probably should.
Anymore, he's just like clearing waves over and over.
Okay. Oh, the play, Duro.
What are you doing this far up the lane? As Zeka says, well,
I like it. Canyon tried to get in on it, bro. He's like, can I steal that one? Can I hold that shit? Nice play, nice play. Good way to come back into it. He's dead, bro. This guy's dead. Like, he's just not respecting the TF at all.
ZEUS is going to be punished here, and they're just going to give the kill and the stack over to Keen.
The problem for Canyon here is that he actually canceled his thing. He canceled his Q damage, so it was hard for Keen to actually get the guy down by Wing insta, but whatever, it's all good. Solid from Gen.G so far.
He needs his ultimate. It's just a few seconds away. Then he could make a big impact, but the timing...
They might just have to give here. Okay, Keen... Okay, Duro's dead for sure.
He doesn't have his flash because he used it.
Keen is just going to have to go top. He has no feast.
And so they're just going to try to give this kill over to Zeka. Nicely handed over.
And now
Canyon has kick. I mean, he should be okay here, I think. War jumps out and kicks him away. Worst case, just cook this game. Yeah, it's not going great. I mean, the problem is not really the Cho'Gath. Like, people will just tunnel in on the Cho'Gath counter. The problem here is that they have a Rise on top of the Cho'Gath, so it's very hard for, TF, which I mean, same type of idea as Rise. When you have a split pusher or you have a champion that can overload on your side as easily as Rise, TF, whatever, Talia, and you have a Cho'Gath at the same time, it's like the Yorick has to always respect. So CHOVY can just push side and then go to the same side, and every single time that he's missing, if ZEUS doesn't respect him, he's just one shot. All right, let's see the fight. I mean, normally Yorick does not want to end up in this situation. Yorick might just die the second he comes in. He has to flash instantly. Cho'Gath had to flash too. Duro ends up blowing his ult. It's kind of hard for CHOVY to rejoin, so he has to ult with his team. It's not great.
They say no thank you, but Peanut goes back in, and a ton of damage is done to the Maokai, but the Lulu barely keeps him alive.
Cho'Gath dead. This is not what Gen.G's strength is. They're not strong in team fights yet. They kind of want like skirmishes and stuff like that. Okay, Canyon goes in. Canyon's 1 for 1 here.
And CHOVY not able to do much here on the right side of the fight.
I mean, question is who's going to end up getting the Drake. All right, we'll move back to LCK. Wait, so Gen.G got Soul Point. So they are going to win this game.
Yeah, he's very isolated down here. No TP from Zeka to try to save him. So it's just a straight up 2v1, and ZEUS doesn't really deal damage yet. So it's going to be a free kill given over to Canyon.
Okay, that's the play that they can make all the time. Overload with TF ult. I mean, the TF here makes it so hard to play Yorick. All right, let's see how this fight works.
So much control with their range.
I mean, I think CHOVY should just stun the Maokai. Yep. Okay. Maokai W's it. That's good by Peanut, but I think this is correct. This is really good for Gen.G. It should be. Oh, he actually didn't gold card there. He needed to gold card right there. That was actually not good. Now it's losing. Canyon might be in trouble. They're just gonna get the objective. Okay, they didn't actually feast it. Peanut dies for it. TF ults to the side. Okay, I thought he was going to ult behind, but he ults to the side. He didn't want to die. He was very low HP. Overall, massive win for Gen.G. They're going to get Soul, too.
The timing's super tight. I think Gen.G are in a great spot now.
Yeah, they're going to look for even more.
Viper getting chunked here. He's going to get zoned away from the turret as well. He gets taken out.
GG.
Yes, Keen will go down as
just
well,
GG, bro.
already done. Duro and Canyon
waited for the shield to expire.
Have nowhere to go, just being chunked out
GG.
by Ruler.
Senna actually died here. Ruler actually dies here to the...
I mean, did die to the tower, I think.
He actually dies here to the turret.
Potentially an extra donation. Potentially. Yes.
You know, this is one of those weird situations.
Bro, shouldn't they have just went Soul? Shouldn't Gen.G, instead of diving top here, shouldn't they have just went Soul and taken free Mountain Soul and they just win the game? I mean, I guess it's not free, but they would have had full setup on it. And I think if they have full setup, they never lose. Also, they have Cho'Gath to like secure it later on. It's fine. I mean, they probably get Soul either way, so I guess it's okay. Oh, he's actually just going to catch the bot wave. That's CHOVY, bro. He sees this big bot wave. He's like, I'll catch the bot wave one time, even if it's a Soul fight. I mean, they do have ghouls in the bot lane, so it is annoying if you don't end up killing this wave.
Gen.G can kind of slow play this and don't actually have to force an engage.
Chunking Peanut. I mean, I think you do just gold card the Maokai. That's what I said before the game. I still think that this is how you play it. Gold card the Maokai slowly.
Yeah, he doesn't quite have it.
All right, BLG is 1 game away from MSI.
Yeah, pretty rough. This is Mountain Soul. Hanwha Life have to do something. You don't want to give this one over for free.
Yep. Keep on playing like this. I like how Gen.G's playing it. Just don't give them an angle. You outrange. The Jinx can never really hit here.
They actually will be able to do so.
It's fine. Completely fine. And now they can start playing. Now they can play more that the ult is out.
everything. They're just
Kill the
gonna sit around.
maiden.
Maiden's
Beautiful.
dead. No engage comes through, no Maokai ultimate available. Bit of damage comes out from the Jinx and a nice ult here, but it's only hitting tanks
feast?
on the side of Zeka. Duro is
Oh, he had no feast. Oh, he already feasted. He flash feasted. Wait, hold on. Senna's actually dead. Senna actually died here. Wait, what the f?
Has the damage, and CHOVY just very zoned away.
They
So
lost
I think
this.
Gen.G might just have to give this one up.
What the hell?
That they will.
Senna didn't ult. I guess he had no ult. They didn't kick either. There's no way this should have been good. They just thought that Senna would be fine. They just thought that the Senna would be okay, but Zika just killed him. Pretty dry, bro. There was not much on this. Gets the kick here. Goes on to Peanut. I mean, yeah, they can't get out. Holy wait, that's so bad for the game. I don't even know how Ruler dies here. Let me look at this again. Because I feel like Ruler should never die. I don't know. Like, this is perfect positioning for Gen.G. I don't know how much I like Duro comboing in, though. I mean, he just wants to keep the Jinx out of the fight.
And just kills Ruler despite all this peel coming through. Keen doing his best. He gets the one.
Oh, man, he died in his animation. He should have just ulted earlier, I think. A little bit scary, though. You want to space the Yone before you actually ult. Just starting Baron like this? They're that confident in 5v5s? Like, this is not even... Do they just hard win 5v5s now? Wow. Wow. Wow, they actually just hard win 5v5s. Oh, it's a 4v5 because Canyon's here, but like they win team fights is the point. They actually won the 5v5 and then they won I mean, this is a 4v5, but you get the point. Like, they're actually winning the team fight. Like, Lee Sin is not going to be able to do anything here. If Lee Sin's in the fight, like, he's just kind of watching. Like, Senna is just going to be needing to make all the space, but I guess Senna has no flash, so Senna can't play aggressive. I think they can run it back again. There's no ulti on Alistar. I feel like they should just run it back again. I mean, I do think that Hanwha Life needs to start Baron on the timer before Drake spawns. I think if they don't start Baron, they're going to be in a really bad spot. Because if you start Baron, then you're able to actually, like, bring the other team to you, and you can get a fight. Yeah, I just feel like they have to start Baron like on this timer. Get control, start it, make them come and fight you, get yourself some type of like lead. They don't want to do it right now because Viper has I guess Runans. Does he have? Maybe he goes rapid fire this game. Honestly, like they are kind of outranged. Maybe he needs rapid fire. Let's see what he goes. They just Senna ulted to cancel the Jinx recall one time. I guess. Pretty decent. They get the Mikhails here. They know that Viper really wants to base, so that's why Gen.G is looking so hard. And also, if they stall time, they're going to get closer to the Mountain Soul plus Baron timer of both being up. Damn. That's actually such a good play. These are such small little things that they're trying to... Yeah, he did go rapid fire because of the range. It makes sense. These are such small things to play over here. Like Gen.G playing, because they know Jinx wants to base, they play so hard to cancel the recall because they're trying to limit the amount of time that Hanwha Life can have where they can walk the Baron and hit it when Soul is not up. Because the idea is that once Soul and Baron are up, then they have an advantage themselves. Okay, so they got Zika's ult now, and now they're getting control. Honestly, it's getting to the point where they might be able to start the objective, but they don't need to. They're getting so much value from the rapid fire TF procs. That's really high level stuff. Like understanding the value of this like base timer.
Yeah, you've got zoning from the Cho'Gath as well. And
no Mikhail, so they're just doing this, and yeah, Hanwha Life just feel like they have to pull the trigger because they're just losing slowly.
That was their last chance. CHOVY with the gold card here.
Good play by CHOVY. Yeah, I mean, this is just insanely high level. There's nothing else to say. Just insanely high level stuff. You think that any Western team is like contending or contesting this hard one recall? You think any Western team is valuing this recall, this base timer so highly where they're like, we need to cancel this guy, this guy's base super badly. We'll use Senna ult. Then afterwards, we're going to like use the fact that he still wants to base to look for a play on mid. They got the Mikhails out, then they were able to win the standoff, get the Yone ult afterwards. Do you think anyone actually views the game like this in the West? All right, Soul for Gen.G. They win this game easy now, I think. But also, it's like Gen.G, like, when they're trying to deny entry to the jungle, what Hanwha Life should do is Hanwha Life should go mid there to force Gen.G out. But Gen.G will just slowly give the space, and even if Hanwha Life is able to, like, eventually push Gen.G out of here, Gen.G will buy themselves like a minute and a half of time, which they really want in this game because of the fact that they want to sync the Baron timer with the Soul timer being up. So they have like a way to outplay them and pull Hanwha Life apart. So I do think that Gen.G would slowly give like the Baron zone. And that's why you see Hanwha Life just forcing here, because they feel like they just have to.
Start the Baron and see how it goes.
Quite desperate.
Yeah, they get a big flank coming in from CHOVY.
They just feel like they need to fight super bad. Oh, the kick. Oh my god, it's beautiful. GG.
His Ruler's already dead, and they don't have the damage if they don't have Ruler.
Wait, Ruler's alive, bro. Ruler is very alive. The caster got confused. He thought Ruler was the Jinx.
They have a wave.
If I said that in this chat, I would get shot. Happens.
You don't have any chance of killing the minions when you're that far away. As this should be going to silver.
He said Viper?
Ladies and gentlemen, as ZEUS trying his best, and they're just gonna flash over and kill the next.
All right, Gen.G brings it to Sosa. Bro, I have to choose between this and Game 5 of Gen.G Hanwha Life. I have to choose. Yeah, I guess I'll go the Game 5. I guess I have to go the Game 5. I hope Zoe wins. I'm a Zoe main. He is so funny. Whoa, whoa, ZEUS, don't do it to him.
Yeah, in a bit of trouble here. He's not gonna.
I mean, it's not going to be easy for Aatrox. Aatrox's goal is to just get, like, Shojin, Sterax, Sundered Sky, whatever the f he wants. I mean, some people like Sundered Sky, Rush. But he just wants to be pretty tanky, and then he could just smurf later on. What is Lucian Braum supposed to accomplish? The champs seem like they want different things. I don't think they want really different things. Like, Lucian doesn't have to be played with only, like, poke lanes.
This is
all right, let's see the dive.
Still tower ramp damage.
He's gonna flash away, and Peanut's taking.
Okay, I like that, Keen. That's actually so big because the biggest thing here is that Peanut loses his Raptors to Canyon. That is the biggest thing that comes out of this. Like, losing your Raptors here is so fucking awful for your game. It is so fucking awful. Canyon should not greed. He should just base and go back to his Krugs. He's so happy right now. And Zoe has insane value this game. Who can block a bubble, not get completely they're controlling space, which they've been really good at this series. Gen.G's winning this game, bro. It is what it is. When I left, it was 2-0 and it looked doomed for Gen.G. I just didn't have that take. When I watched it, I was like, they're definitely not playing as well as they were before, but there's nothing that tells me that they should, like, never be able to win the series. Like, they just lost game 2 at level 1. They, like, lost all their conditions for the game at level 1. And game 1, they got completely outdrafted. Wait, what happened here? Gen.G is just giving this or what? Oh my god, Zeke almost solo killed him. Wukong is not level 6, so Wukong normally never wants to fight like this. Wow, he's actually going to try to get it. He actually suicides for it. Okay, he doesn't even die. What? What a psychopath. Canyon is such a psycho. It's crazy. What? Like, he just suicides. I mean, he does die for it. He suicides to get the Drake here, bro. It's a fucking Ocean Drake. Just f it, bro. Give it. Who cares?
He's going to get multiple plates here. They're simply going to give this one up, although...
Maybe trying to get the one, but I think it's kind of a...
I mean, they got the bubble, but who cares? They got 3 grubs, and ZEUS mega collected on the other side. Should be really happy here on the Hanwha Life side, I think. I mean, the grubs are not going to do anything for Gen.G, really. They should just be useful for Hanwha, but... Or they would be useful for Hanwha, right? So that's, I guess, why they do it, to deny.
Yeah, let's see what he can do. Might be able to get the sleep in on a Ruler, but the wave is already being cleared. Do they care about it?
It's a really f***ing good Braum ult, honestly. Such a good Braum ult. Insane Braum ult here. Ends up being 1-for-1.
Gets the kill, but not a very pretty dive at that. Zeka down
Oh, CHOVY's actually
in the mid lane.
Bubbles here. Damn.
On the streak right now. CHOVY coming over.
Yeah, TP. Could be in a precarious spot.
Gonna throw in
no cleanse.
Sleep actually, and that time Juro is able to keep Ruler safe, but not for long as the Tarn comes in. But now the counter engage and Viper just dies. He was
hey, Viper got one shot. Didn't press it. Oh wait, was his ult down for like a couple seconds? Oh, he misses another bubble. I feel like CHOVY's actually missing so many more skills than he normally does here. But this should be at least one more kill here.
He's got the Battle Star looking for it.
Crazy. Okay, so 2 Drakes for Gen.G. They're super happy here. He flashed before the charm was cast, or the bubble was cast. I mean, he should just save it, right?
I like this from Keen, trying to bait him into the fight,
He's trying to, like, predict instead of just waiting for the flash.
avoid the Gnar into the wall is Canyon.
He was trying to bubble in a way. Okay, Canyon dies. It's 1-for-1. He was trying to bubble in a way.
Turret goes down. You got the kill back anyway. Sure, some assist goal goes over as CHOVY.
Yeah, I think, you know, this is what I was talking about on the counter.
CHOVY's just dead.
Zoe, it's so hard. You can be in so much trouble if you get over.
This guy's dead too.
And now they're looking for more.
Maybe not. Delight missed.
Barely, okay,
Looks like he should die, no? Yeah, he should still die, I guess. Yeah, all good. All right, Hanwha Life. They're doing it. Will they be the only 1 seed? Well, I guess CFO is also the 1 seed. Will they be the only 1 seed out of the former major regions? There's no way you have to ult that. Canyon has no flash, by the way, or no ulti, by the way. He just panicked. Viper just panicked.
I mean, it's just going down too fast. There's no real way.
Feels like Hanwha is just like out clutching Gen.G. I actually like the value of Zoe in this game, though. Like, I don't know if they're going to actually be able to get value here, because this is when Zoe's supposed to be really OP around Drakes like this. His bubble misses again. They have the speed shrine, though, so it's really fast. I mean, it's really hard to actually get them.
And it's just going to go to a flip. It goes to Canyon, but let's take a look at this fight as Canyon taking a bunch of damage. But Pino went way too deep, not able to quite get the sleep off. As now Keen taxing ZEUS out of this fight. Hanwha Life.
Hey, big. They're actually winning the fight slowly.
The sleep comes down on a Viper, and the chase potential of this comp shines.
Is the light out, or is he dead?
Now Canyon looking for a bit
He's
more.
out. He has W back up. He got his W back up.
And they might just be able to
Oh, Zika has a flash here. He got Braum tagged. ZEUS was fine. ZEUS was just gonna E the Braum Q, and now they end up getting Drake. Gen.G is like in super insane spot now, bro. I don't know how Canyon just goats it up like this.
On the side of Gen.G. And now we got Viper just trying to do a red ball.
Bro, Canyon is kind of goating it up. I really don't agree with the Drake situation, but he is just goating it up. He's playing with so much confidence. You have to respect it.
That's a free kill.
Canyon really is just
struggling into this comp.
Completely goating it. But even though I think the Drake play is not good, the fact that like he just kept on making good plays throughout the game, like he just goes mid, he gets a flash from or a ult from Viper for no reason, goes top, trades for 1-for-1, gets a kill, does this third Drake fight, like then makes this play. Like he's just playing with insane game 5 confidence right now, bro. I love to see that shit. Now they have control. Now they have the Zoe value.
ZEUS going to be pulled back here. Kind of awkward for him.
For passive, yeah, but I mean, you don't get that many passive procs like a Zoe. I mean, I don't think it's only for passive.
A little bit antsy that poke is landing. There's that TP.
Yeah, a bit more poke coming down.
Oh, the sleep.
Yeah, the sleep is going to catch him. He is able to hop away.
His Mega's in such a good spot.
Take away some of the ability of him to engage.
Okay, he's hitting the bubbles now. CHOVY's unleashed now. Misses the Q, though. Gets chunked.
I'm talking about. The burst comes in the second you hop back. CHOVY has to make these panel stars count.
Light's got pretty good angle. I don't know if they know he's here.
Could look for the charm into the back line.
Yes, they do.
ZEUS uses his Mega Gnar. He has to. And now it's going to expire. There's an angle here for Gen.G. in this.
Like, obviously, it was on vision, but I didn't know if they weren't playing like they actually saw him.
Could be a game changer. And it's a poke war.
Scary, bro. Scary.
Yeah, the poke war is beginning. HLE do have position on this objective. Enduro getting pretty low himself. ZEUS gets over the wall, but that's not Mega Gnar as they turn immediately on ZEUS. He's getting burst down, but down will go Canyon immediately, and the spike goes to HLE as it's a broken up fight here for Gen.G. 2 people go into the back line, and one of them immediately gets burst down. Just going way too deep to try to catch people out. CHOVY looking for the follow-up picks. Maybe he's able to catch ZEUS here, but no, ZEUS is going to walk out. And the Braum not able to catch him either. He is going to try to flash, though, and in goes Ruler.
Dead.
And finally does take him down.
I mean, they were able to deny the Drake. That's the main thing here. I really don't like this Xayah build. Essence Weaver and Avery. I feel like you have to go Yuntal or you just don't do damage on this champion. I much rather prefer like the like even I've seen people go like Yuntal IE. It just feels like that shit does way more damage. Good from Duro. Oh, the Otacon's fully resetting.
The reset comes through on the Otacon.
Brutal. Because Gen.G was going to get it here.
We're going to reset ourselves in the fight.
Here we go again.
It's they're just going on it again. Duro gets hit here.
He hits with it.
They are getting poked. Canyon does have regen though.
Target to hit with that one. But better than nothing, I suppose, and it's just going to come down to this one.
Oh, Delight didn't get anyone with this. Delight completely botched the engage. The bubble didn't hit again. They're looking for an angle for maybe a Wukong ult. He's just going on ZEUS first. He's not going to go greedy with a flash or anything.
be the first pick on top of the Otacon.
Oh, Delight failed his W over the wall. Ends up Eing twice. Now he has nothing.
But now Gen.G have their sights set on
They might just go Baron here. I think that they will.
You're gonna look for Delight here.
Oh, Canyon flash there, bro. That's how Canyon used his flash. No ulti.
That costs him a lot of time. And
That is really not good, bro. That's really not good. Wow, they're not going for it. They're just gonna go for Soul in a minute instead. Bro, I really don't like Canyon losing his flash here just for a Rakan kill when Rakan has nothing. Just feel like it's really bad from Canyon to waste his flash. I think Wukong flash is too important.
He's going to need some time here. Jace Poke needs to keep landing.
I mean, this might just turn into a flip. CHOVY's going to go in and do a bunch of damage, and now the culling comes through. Viper is just kind of out of the fight. Even the ignite from the Zoe is
Oh, they actually steal it again.
Peanut, but now the fight comes through, and
Peanut lives as well.
Survives.
He still has his ult.
Keen once more.
Oh, he missed. He was trying to go for Viper and he missed.
Aatrox, not the best, but it's going to keep them around, and now Ruler gets an
Okay, they're going anyway.
And that'll be the end of Zeka as he
Oh, he hits the bubble. Nice.
And now,
That's Baron. It's Baron.
10 seconds away.
No way they can fight this, bro. It's
I
impossible.
don't think an ult is going to change anything here. If he goes
No way
for
they
it,
can
he
fight
will
this.
be-
This is all Gen.G. It's free Baron.
Coming through, but that's asleep immediately.
No flash on Lilia. He can't get in. It's the problem. He can't get stacks easy. Gen.G should just leave. They should not fight here ever, by the way. They should run instantly.
And a second sleep from the Zoe. And you're not really finding very much value. They need to get something Hanwha Life here. But we're going over the wall, and even CHOVY's looking for more.
No, he's not looking for more. He's just trying to help his boys get out. He's not looking for anything here.
For Gen.G,
He just wants to base. He's trying to help them base.
Find an angle. You can see them running at Duro and Ruler.
And you see that Gen.G, all they got to do is respect. As in goes the Meganar, ZEUS gets interrupted, and the damage comes through. The engage is not snap, and it doesn't do much of
I mean,
anything.
Wukong
It's
is
only hit
alive?
Wukong, and maybe they get it as a consolation
Okay,
prize.
Wukong had no W. He's dead.
Them around. They're so split here. ZEUS is incredibly low. Viper the target.
All right, relax. His movement is kind of crazy.
Not sure about this
Ruler's trying to end. I don't know about this end call. I guess he can end.
Nobody's able to stop this from happening.
I mean, Ruler doesn't do this quickly, does he?
Might just get it done. He's got CHOVY
Gnar is
over
back
Ruler
here.
just able to turn and
Okay,
take
Ruler
the
just
fight.
turns.
He is
It's
so
over.
fed. And there's nothing that Mini Gnar can do about it. There's nothing that Peanut
Damn.
can do about it. As Gen.G more than 10,000 gold ahead. They take down the turrets, but the health bars are pretty low.
Echo's back, and I think they're really judging this very carefully.
Ruler's healing up.
They got the BT, and yeah, the Meganar is just going to be zoned away. The Sonya's picked up by CHOVY. Ruler trying to tip away at the Nexus, might just be able to do it right here, right now.
GG.
Looks like
All right, good job, Gen.G. Good job. Well played.
And with a smile on his face, Gen.G, CHOVY will be your first seed, moving on to MSI tonight.
Damn.
Gen.G will
No title, though. No title. Doesn't count.
And they're able to claw back and take that ticket. They will be representing.
They have to lift up a
HLE.
ticket instead of a trophy. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. I mean, they are just a better team. They are just a better team. I mean, they mega through game one, even though they had a worse draft from like a super winning position. Also, here, I've just tweeted this. I, for one, am just simply going to count this as another LCK championship for Gen.G. There is no reason that this should not count when you literally used to only need to win one best of 5 to win LCK in previous splits. I refuse to let some guy in a suit tell me this somehow matters less. This is the old LCK format where if you got first in regular season, you're just automatically seeded into finals. This is the same thing. The only difference is no one can run the gauntlet, so you only play against one team. But I think Hanwha Life is better than all the other teams in LCK. I think they're going to be the second team at MSI. So I'm just going to count this best of 5 win instead of a qualification match. This is a championship for Gen.G. It just simply is a championship. Like I hate the idea that we are going to devalue, or not even devalue, we're going to overvalue previous LCK championships, and we're going to have this narrative that like Faker won 10 championships, and then if CHOVY wins like for 3 more years, let's say CHOVY wins for 3 more years, he'll only be at like 7, right? Because none of these MSIs will count, and it will just be, or like these MSI qualifications are going to count. So it'll be like, oh wow, I guess CHOVY is like nowhere close to as good as like the other guys. I just think that this is like a pathetic way to view it, especially when you consider that LCK has had one of the easiest formats to win championships in historically. Like, this is what their playoffs used to look like, by the way. This is what it used to look like to win. Tigers would be seeded in. There's 3 series. That's your playoffs, by the way. This is your playoffs. This was your playoffs. 2014, this is actually bangers. These were actually good playoff formats. Oh, nice. They used to have like good playoff formats. And then in 2015, 2016, look, 2016, same thing. 2017, Same thing. This is what LCK playoffs used to be. 2018, same thing. 2019, same thing. But yeah, that's what it used to be. Does Winter Split count as a win? It's debatable. It's debatable. Depends. Like, personally, I think it should be considered legit. I think it should count, but then obviously well, the thing is, actually, there used to be multiple opportunities, because when Faker started his career, there was a 3-split format back here, and we count this as a title for Faker. We count this one as a title, but then there wasn't a winter in the next year. So I don't know, it's debatable.